Hey, Jess. So, what I did was I pulled on the questions you asked. I don't know if it's going to give all that guidance in one spread. So I sorry, kind of focused on the marriage, future insight. Try to get the house in there. So, let me know, if the card's able to give you any guidance or if you have any questions. Okay. So your major card you have for the relationship is the Two of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Chariot. You know, the Two of Swords is always about major changes and transformations going on in a relationship. But, you know, with him grabbing the wand, it's like one of you is still holding on to something. I'm not saying someone, I just feel that in the relationship there is some kind of criticism in a way. Um, you know, it's almost like instead of having two separate paths and coming together as one, it's almost like you two are on the same path. And I want to ask if that's intentional or if that's accidental. I feel that, one of you is going through some discernment right now in the relationship. Feeling of not being valued in a way, maybe because of the criticism, or just maybe because, of the constant changes in the relationship. I'm just so getting that there's something stuck between the two paths. It's almost like one of you is stuck between a path, and there's a feeling of wanting to follow your path, or I don't know if it's you or her. It's almost like a follow the leader kind of thing. Like, well, my path sucks, so let me follow your path, which is not really a good thing to do when it comes to destiny, because we all have to walk our own path, and we all have to make our own decisions, and we all have to be, different human beings, different souls, different spirits in a relationship, because each person provides something to that relationship. There's a feeling of wondering if the other person is just staying in the relationship to stay in it. I'm just kind of getting those feelings. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but with the Fool in reverse, it's like you guys need to be more open to different ventures here, whether it be different outlooks or finding something separated from each other that you each can do to benefit yourselves before coming. I just feel like you guys are together too much. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling. I'm just getting the feeling that with the Fool card, she is all about making her own path and being a leader and not caring what other people think, and stepping out onto the unknown with her blinders on. She's not really afraid of the consequences. So with that card in reverse, I feel like there's some fear there with you guys. Like, I can't tell if it's you or her that is afraid to make that leap in a way. With the King of Swords, that's where I'm kind of getting where my criticism is coming from one of you, to maybe be a little, easier, on each other, because I do feel love there, and I feel you guys coming ahead of all this. In the near past, I feel that there was a lot of chaos going on and a lot of mundane shit, And I feel that one of you or both of you were not very open to advice and didn't really want to hear what other people said, and then it just kind of blew up. But it almost seemed like that person went, you know, along with their daily routine like nothing has happened. You know, you have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. That's connected to the Two of Wands. You know, I want to ask, what is it that is hindering you or her? You know, you or your partner. Is it the respect? Is it rising above and pushing people to the side and wanting to gain what they can gain, you know? But then you have the Queen of Wands, and she is all about sexual energy. She gets what she wants. She uses that sexual energy to get what she wants. You know, the Queen of Wands, she always wins. But the Queen of Pentacles, she is headstrong. Like, she keeps her head straight. She is motivated. The Queen of Wands can take you off your path and confuse you and, you know, kind of make you forget what you were trying to do. The Queen of Pentacles there to say, stay focused. Keep on your path, whatever you're doing. You know, if it's to buy a house, keep on that path. Don't get sidetracked. You know, stay grounded. You know, the Empress is all about winning battles, but not displaying them. You know, she's very humble. So that's where I kind of get that too, with the less criticism, being less humble. You know, I want to ask if one of you is sleeping a lot more than usual. You know, the Four of Swords to me is all about needing rest and rejuvenation and able to move forward. Okay. Sometimes when people need a lot more rest than usual, you know, their body needs it, their soul needs it. You know, they have to refresh, they have to reground, they have to re-energize, you know. I just feel that one of you is really, really tattered at one point, but you're just now coming up out of that, you know. And maybe this person, you or your partner, doesn't want to make a decision at this time, but that's okay. Like, this person can just dwell on her decision for a while before they decide to, you know, figure out what it is. You know, it's like a game of waiting, these cards right here. But it's also you know, it's also a healing situation, you know. I feel that you need to spark some kind of creativity in your partner. I feel like the weight is on your shoulders in this relationship for some reason, you know. Whether it be, some people say things to us that, you know, hurts our feelings, cuts deep, but sometimes we gotta wonder why they act like that, you know. Were they hurt in the past? Is that why they lash out? Is it something that triggered them in a way? You know, I just feel to not be so hard on yourself, to not let other people be so hard on you as well. I think that has to do with your enlightenment, spiritual guidance from the cards. Now, with the House, I'm getting that it's time to finish the job here with the World card. You know, it's time for a closure here. It's time to gain something, to end a story, a chapter from the past. So I feel that a house would be an awesome thing for you to be brave and stay focused and go after it no matter what. Reach out to as many contacts as you can. You know, with timing for that, I'm getting 21, which could be almost 2 years. It could be the 21st. I'm not really that close with numbers, but usually, you know, it kind of hits around that time. I just feel it's just going to take some work and some time here for you to see any kind of success from that. But as long as you keep going and stay focused and not get sidetracked, because I feel you will have many choices when it comes to finding a home. You know, I want to ask how long you've been together. I'm feeling the number 4 in the last of the cards for some reason. You don't want to feel trapped. When certain things happen in a relationship, um, unexpected things, and we feel like, oh my God, it's the end of the fucking world. It's really not. It just makes us feel like, you know, why am I still here? Kind of feeling. I want to say that there's going to be a celebration here for you too. So whatever is going to come up out of the blue and knock you two off your feet, to know that it's just your higher power putting you on the path that you're meant to be on. To try not and feel trapped when that happens. To try to recognize that you and your partner have options to better the situation, because your final card is all about throwing that wish out and getting the wishes that you want. Okay, so positive thinking in the end. So I hope that made some kind of sense. Like I said, that was a lot of questions, so I kind of honed into only a few. But let me know in PM. All right, and thank you so much, and have a blessed. Bye.